thanks for joining us today. We are so excited you tuned in. Can you believe it's November already, Miss Alisha?
It happened so fast. It finally feels like fall
Yes,
outside. I'm
it
very
does.
excited about
Yes.
it. Hopefully by the time you see this, it isn't snowing, but
Hopefully not. And we're almost at the end of the year 2021. That's really hard to believe, isn't it?
it really is.
Well, guess what? Have you guys grabbed your November school age grab and go kit? They're available. Hopefully they're still in stock. I hope you did, because we have something really cool and fun to show you guys today.
Yeah, I'm so excited that we're doing these STEAM
Yes.
activities again. We
I
missed
know,
doing
we
this with
missed
you,
it.
so
It's always a lot of fun.
we're very excited to be back, and we hope you enjoy.
Hopefully. All right, so what are we doing today, Miss
We are
Alisha?
making our own kaleidoscope.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
I know, I'm so excited. Okay, so how do we want to do this?
All right, so you're gonna grab from the reddish bag this kaleidoscope kit, and everything but like scissors and markers or crayons are in here. So you're gonna need a pair of scissors, and you're gonna want to decorate some things. So you're gonna want something to write with that's maybe colorful or something. So
Cool.
we're gonna empty our bags, and let's maybe turn the camera
Sure.
down so we can see over here. All right, we are going to empty our bags to see what goodies are in here. So we, of course, have the directions.
Perfect.
And we also have the template, so we're going to just set that aside.
Okay,
We have a mirrored sheet,
that's fun.
and why it doesn't completely look mirrored right now is because there's a protective coating over it.
Okay.
So
When do we peel that off right now, or do we wait? Do we want to wait till
we
cut
can
it?
wait, but see,
Okay.
it will end up looking like a mirror.
Very cool.
All right, and we also have a straw, and we want to use the bendy kind because we're going to need that. We're going to use that as a track later, that part there.
Okay.
We're going to need tape, which should be in your bag, and a craft tube, or does this look like a toilet paper roll? It does, but this, I swear, is just a craft tube. Brand
There's
new.
No toilet paper. on it.
Yes, never used.
But if you wanted to make another one after this, you know, we all have toilet paper tubes.
Yes, so you
all
definitely
over the
could do
place.
that. All right, so let's take a peek at our directions.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do, and also you might need a ruler possibly. We are going to begin by cutting our mirrored sheets. So the goal, we're gonna look at our finished product, is we are making the mirrored part in there. So we're gonna
So it's
cut,
like a
yeah, we're making a pyramid.
yes.
We're making a pyramid of this. So we're gonna cut the sheets, and you're gonna want it to be shorter than the length of your tube. So if you kind of measure the tube, you want it to at least be like that short. And then we
So
need,
quite a bit shorter.
yeah, I would
Okay.
say, yeah, we're gonna cut off several inches.
Okay.
And we want 3 even-sized sheets of this mirrored.
And it's got to be able to fit inside.
Yes, the
here.
goal is for it to fit in there and to try to fit snugly so it doesn't slip out when you're trying to have fun with the kaleidoscope. All right, and the dimensions we used for ours were 3.5 and by 1 1/4 strips. So I don't have a ruler here, so we're just going to eyeball it and see if we can figure that out.
Okay. Do
All
you want me to hold anything? Or you good?
Maybe. I'm not. Are you good at cutting straight lines, Miss Alisha?
You know,
Because I'm really bad.
I can try.
Okay. All right. And there would be enough of this at the end to probably make a second one if you do have access to another craft roll.
Toilet paper too.
Yes.
Is what she means.
All right. So let me.
All right. So we're looking at about 3.5 inches long by about 1.25 inches wide.
Yes. That's you're gonna cut it, and
And you
it's
want them all the same.
yeah, about all the same. And I would say definitely leave your protective layer on while we're cutting, just so it doesn't
Scratch it
the
up.
blades don't like scratch it up. Because yeah, the mirrored sheets are the key to this. All right, I feel like that might be too thick, but we will see.
Okay.
Okay. So
You
then
can always trim them, right?
yes, we can always trim them. So then after that, we will take the mirrored part off. So we're going to remove the blue protective layer. See, and it does look like a mirror. You can see
Do you mind
yourself.
if I trim this
in it.
one?
Yes, please do. I am not good at cutting straight lines at all.
That's okay. We all have our strengths.
Yes. And also, while she's doing that, if you do want to decorate the outside of your kaleidoscope, feel free to do that. As you can see, we had a little bit of fun here, but you can also leave it plain. That's fine.
Okay, do you have more nails than I do?
And actually, I made these too thick too. I can try to.
I got it.
Okay.
No. It's taking off the wrong side.
I'm not sure. So hopefully you won't have as much problems with your mirrored sheets as
It's just me.
we are.
Again,
having.
we all have our strengths. This is not mine. We
Okay,
do
I'll
that
try to
for me.
remove that. Okay, I think I did. Actually, let me trim this up and then I'll do that. Okay. So, I'll trim this
While
one
you're
off.
doing
I
that,
trim
maybe
that.
I'll talk a little bit about what were the science behind it.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you've probably played with a kaleidoscope before of some sort. You know, it has like a prism on the inside. And it usually has some fun designs. And then when you turn it, the designs change, right? And you see all sorts of cool patterns. And it works by reflecting light. Now normally light travels in a straight line until it hits something, and then it bounces off of that and travels back in the direction it came from or in another direction. So it's sort of like a bouncy ball, right? When it hits something, it bounces off and goes a different direction. And that's kind of what we're doing with the kaleidoscope. We have a shiny surface on the inside, this, right? And when you hold it up to the light is going to bounce off and reflect off that shiny surface on the inside. And then because we filled it with those little shiny objects, it's going to bounce off all of the sides, and it's going to make some really cool, interesting patterns with the colors that we have on the end.
Awesome.
So it's pretty cool. Light is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's
that
very
is.
interesting. And this is just like a really easy, fun way to play with light.
Yeah, very cool. All right. So I've got our mirrored sheets. Hopefully they're the right size. So what we're going to do to make that triangle shape, we are going to tape them together. So what we're going to do is we are going to flip them over.
Okay.
And we do want to allow, not a lot, but a little bit of space between each one because they do have to bend. So you'll need your tape and your scissors at this point. I'll have to,
Like that?
but yeah, we'll try that.
Look good.
Yeah,
Do you have the scissors?
I do. Yeah, yeah. If you want to trim that for me. Yeah, and you might need it at home. You might need a second pair of hands helping you, or you might be able to figure it out and learn from our mistakes and errors.
You could probably cut the tape first.
Yeah, probably.
Do you want me to cut? Never mind.
Yeah, sure.
Would that be easier?
Yeah, we'll try it.
Cut
Okay.
it first.
Yay. Okay,
There you
so
go.
that should work. So when you are done, you have 3 mirrored sheets like this.
And they bend.
And they bend,
Which is
yes.
important.
So again, we want to bend them inward because when we look through the kaleidoscope, we're going to be looking at the inside, and it's not going to work if we have this side out. So this side in.
So you want all the mirrors facing each
yes,
other.
all the mirrors face each other. So guess what? We need another piece of tape
All right.
because we have to close this triangle and get it to stay. Oops. All right. Let's see. I'm not sure the best way to do this. Do that. All right. Awesome. So when you're done, the white sides that are not the mirror sides are going to face you or face the outside. And when you look inside, that's the mirrored sides. Okay. So when we're done with that, we can go ahead and stick it in our craft tube like this. And of course, I didn't quite trim enough off, so we're just going to pretend I did. Okay. So it fits in there and it's not going to fall out. That's what's important. So we're done with this part for right now. Now is the fun design time, which is where you might need your markers or crayons or whatever you decide.
So what do? We you take these templates, right?
Yes.
And you just create designs on them. You probably don't want to do like a picture necessarily, but like patterns and designs. So like the one Nicole already made looks like this.
Yeah, stripes.
You can divide the circle up if you want to and do like something different in each quarter.
Yep, however you want.
Yep, and you have 4 different ones to play with. So you'll be able to do all sorts of fun different designs.
Yeah. And the more bright and fun colors you use, the cooler it is to look through with your kaleidoscope. So once you have decorated them, you're going to trim each one out.
Okay, so we would cut
So
everyone
like this,
out. We're not going to make you watch.
Yes. And then we need to have a hole in the middle because the straw, it's got to go through there. So we're going to do
so you
a
would
hole
just
in the middle.
like, say we had cut this out already.
Yes.
You could fold it in half and just do like a tiny snip in the middle both ways.
Yep, that would be perfect.
And now you have a little hole that your straw can go through.
All right. So once we have done, just like that, perfect. Good. All right. Now, once we've done that, we do need to attach our straw, this is going to serve as like the track so we can spin it around.
Okay.
So we don't need the whole super long straw. What we definitely need the bendy part. So you can kind of take this, measure it, figure out like exactly what you're going to need. You're going to want it pretty close to the end of it. So maybe just cut off like, I don't know how many inches.
So you basically just need this bendy part.
Yes.
And you just want to cut enough that you have enough
To tape it, yes.
right?
Yep.
Okay. Here,
So
let me
you
cut
can-
some tape
okay.
for us.
Cut the straw. So I'm just going to take like a couple fingers past the bend and cut there. So like that, at that mark. All right. So now we're going to tape this to our kaleidoscope body. Is that good for me to use?
Yep.
Okay. Or actually, I'll hold it. You want to tape it? All right. There we go. So yep, we're securing that to the tube.
Okay.
Awesome. And then we're almost done. Now, the paper that you've cut and designed, it's time to put on your kaleidoscope, all right? And you, again, we're gonna be spinning it, so you want it on the bendy part because that has the little notches.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, and it does still work, even though we didn't do it right. Or I made those too big. All right, we're gonna see how if the camera reflects.
Oh, you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Well, that was fun.
Yes, that was.
We have a cool kaleidoscope, customized
Yes,
to however
exactly how
you
you
want to
want
make it, and then you just hold it up to the light
And spin.
and spin, and it makes some super cool designs. It's very cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. All right. Well, we hope you guys enjoy that. When you do make them, be sure to post them. We want to see your cool designs.
We'd love to see
Yeah, we would.
And we will see you back here in January, right?
I think so. Yeah.
December, we're doing something a little different
Yeah.
with the take-home kits, and then we'll be back in January with a new SEU program.
Yes. So have a good rest of November and December.
Have a happy winter.
Yes. And winter break.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.